guys, yet again, this is the Comic Guy with another video just for you guys. And like always, thank you for coming and supporting my YouTube channel and my videos, and always subscribing to those subscribers that subscribe to my channel. First of all, I just want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys having a wonderful day with your family and everything like that. I hope you guys get everything, and I hope Santa Claus brings you what you want. Besides that, I just want to tell you guys, this particular video, I want to talk about something. I seen The Last Jedi, and I absolutely loved the movie. Yes, there was a couple of things that I was there, but then I was analyzing. Last night and today, I spent watching the original saga, The New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Revenge of the Sith. Or Return of the Jedi. I'm sorry, not Revenge of the Sith. Return of the Jedi. And I was just like taking notes, you know, like, okay, this, and that, and everything like that, because everybody's been complaining about like The Last Jedi, you know, that it wasn't what people expected, or all this craziness. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on the reviews and everything on The Last Jedi. And you must understand one thing. The theories out there, with everybody's theories out there saying all this craziness about who Rey's parents were. They could have been Palpatine, Obi-Wan's, or Mace Windu, or everything about Snoke. The Snoke could have been Mace Windu, or you know, the Emperor Palpatine, or even the first Sith. Like, all these theories out there of who could Snoke be, and suddenly like all that was just chopped and say no, he wasn't nobody. Like, the dude was just a force sensitive person, and had the power of the Force. That's it. He wasn't a Sith. He wasn't anything. He was just the Emperor, right? You know, I think Kylo Ren was a bit more powerful than he is. But then I was like analyzing all this crazy stuff, and so because of the whole theories and everything, everybody expected all this craziness in The Last Jedi. So, and a lot of people got disappointed because those things wasn't true. And then, so I went ahead and was like, let me watch the original saga and take some notes on what's going on with everything going on. So I wrote down some facts. Boom. You can see it here. Maybe you don't understand my handwriting, but I do. Some facts. So, beginning with Luke, The New Hope, Star Wars 4, The New Hope. Luke, nobody, like, let's forget that you ever watch The Force Awakens, that you ever watch Rogue One, you even never watched the prequels. This is the first time you're watching Star Wars, the original saga. Here comes this farm boy from Tatooine, and he discovers his droids. The droid had a message. He saw it. He was like, wow. Oh yeah, I know this guy named Ben. Nobody knows who's Obi-Wan Kenobi was. His name is Ben Kenobi. Oh yeah, nobody knew that he was a Jedi. Nobody knew anything. This farm boy went ahead and boom, went ahead and found him, and suddenly like, hey, I'm a Jedi. Okay. Oh, your father was a Jedi. What? Nobody suspected that it could have been Vader until like Empire Strikes Back. Okay. Jedi, your father was a Jedi. You had the Force. Oh, okay. He learned. So, and that's one fact. Luke was just a farm boy. During the movie, he finds out that his dad was a Jedi and never knew that it was Vader. Never was mentioned at all. So this guy has no past. Okay, never knew that it was Vader. So everything was new. Everything was in. Then his family in Tatooine got burned by the Empire, and he went off with Ben Kenobi. And then Ben Kenobi said, "I will teach you how to use the Force." And the only time that they actually seen Luke trained was he put the helmet on and said just do it without watching. He learned how to deflect the little ball laser, tube, 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 and he, oh my God, he did it. That was the only training he got from Obi-Wan. We don't know what happened in between because we didn't see that. That was the only training they had there. And then we go all the way to the Empire Strikes Back. No, okay, so then going now let's go to like the Last Jedi. She finds Luke, takes Luke's sword. Rey takes the saber to Luke, and it says train me or help me find my way. That she didn't say train me, she said help me find my way. Luke kind of like shows her how to use the Force, but it wasn't really a complete training. She was like, oh, learn how to use the saber by herself. Everybody's like, how did she learn how to use the saber? Did you guys watch The Force Awakens? When she was in Jakku, she knows how to fight with the bow. Okay? She learned how to fight with the bow. So she fighting with the bow, then she fights with the lightsaber. You know, she knows how to use a weapon, a melee weapon. And she didn't, you know, everybody's like, oh, let's why she didn't get trained. Obi-Wan didn't really train Luke in The New Hope or even Empire Strikes Back. He actually went and Luke in Empire Strikes Back actually went to find Yoda, and there wasn't really a complete training how to use the Force. Told him, oh, go ahead and try to get the ship out of the water. He said it wasn't possible. He showed him, boom, took the ship out of the lake and was like, oh shit, you know how to use the Force correctly. And he said you could learn how to use it too. It's all dependent to you. And then, you know, he saw a vision. He saw a vision of the future that showed him that Princess Leia and Han Solo was in danger. He decided to leave, didn't even finish his training, and left. Never finished his training and left. And the Empire Strikes Back. In the beginning of the Empire Strikes Back, Luke gets captured by this snow creature. He's frozen. His feet are frozen in the roof. He's hanging. He leans. He sees his lightsaber. Remember, never got trained. Okay. This is Empire Strikes. This is before he went to go see Yoda. Reaches out and don't know how to use the Force. Reaches out and calls upon the saber. Saber falls in his hand. He escapes. Slashes the snowman, the snow creature, whatever the whole creature is. Slashes his freaking arm and escapes. He sees a vision of Obi-Wan that tells him to go see Yoda in wherever, I forgot the name of the planet where Yoda was. And then, you know, he's like, Yoda was. And then, you know, so, and then now, everybody knows about the Force, but when she uses the mind trick and when she's captured, she uses the mind trick. Everybody's like, oh, she knows how to use the Force? How does she know how to use the Force? Like, she didn't even know how to... Luke didn't know how to use the Force, and he called upon his lightsaber. Another thing, in the Empire Strikes Back, I talk about that. Yeah, everybody, you know, so I talked about that already. Second page, I got a whole bunch of facts here. Let's see. Now everybody's fighting on the Last Jedi that, oh, no great lightsaber fights, no lightsaber fights happen, blah blah blah, in the Last Jedi. But I watched all three movies, and the only time that you see lightsaber fights is on The New Hope. You have Vader versus Obi-Wan. Bing, 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 bing. Vader slashes, disappears. Luke's like, no. Escapes. One laser fight. It wasn't even much. It was just a little bit. Empire Strikes Back. Vader versus Luke. They fight a little bit. Vader cuts his arm. I'm your father. No. Jumps off. And Return of the Jedi, he goes to save Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. They're about to drop him into the sand monster thing, and they're in like those flying boats. And R2-D2 throws the lightsaber in the air. He jumps up, grabs it. He just swings away. They didn't really have a fight. He jumps to the other side, bing, bing, deflects a couple of lasers, boom. And then at the end, he fights with Darth Vader for a little bit, and that's about it. So in The Last Jedi, she fights with Kylo back to back the Royal Guards. It was a tremendous fight. So why is everybody's like, oh, there wasn't really a tremendous... Dude, have you seen the other sagas? There wasn't... There was a lot of sword fighting or saber fighting in the prequels. In the prequels, yes, because they showed more Jedis in the prequels than they did on this one. This was only one Jedi that was alive. That was Luke Skywalker. But then everybody's complaining about, oh, there wasn't a big lightsaber fight in the freaking Last Jedi. Well, Kylo and Rey did a like a 10-minute fight there with the Royals and the Red Guard Empire, and they were like boom, boom, boom. And then you have Kylo and Luke at the end. By the fact, spoilers, if you guys didn't know, if you guys didn't watch that movie, sorry. They had a little scuffle. It wasn't really a sword fight because Luke wasn't really there. Spoiler! And that's pretty much was all the fights, all the laser fights, all the lightsaber fights in all three movies. And then you have, that part, okay? And then you have the Rey versus Kylo were the guards. And people yet complaining there wasn't a lot of saber fights. Did you guys watch the other ones? I guess you guys didn't. And let's see. Oh, the big part. Kylo kills Snoke. While he was about to kill Rey, like telling him to kill Rey, he's, with the Force, maneuvering the lightsaber, turns on the lightsaber, cuts freaking Snoke in half. Snoke falls in half. Boom. Everybody's like, how did Kylo do that? How did he not notice that Kylo wanted to kill him? How did he supposed to be all powerful dark Sith? He wasn't a Sith, so it doesn't really matter. How did he not notice? Okay, let's go to Return of the Jedi. Palpatine is electrifying the shit out of Luke Skywalker. Doing all this. I mean, Luke is in the floor. Father, help me. Father, help me. Darth Vader's looking at the Emperor like... He even says, no. At one point. He's still flashing him. This is a Sith. Emperor Palpatine. The Sith. Okay? A Sith. Okay? This is a Sith Lord. Did not notice the intentions that Vader had when he went ahead and saved his son by picking up the Emperor and throw him over the rail. And boom, he falls to death. And then he gets executed also. So he dies because the malfunction of his suit, he couldn't breathe. But yet, everybody got mad at Kylo when he was maneuvering the lightsaber and killed Snoke. He wasn't even a Sith. Palpatine was a Sith. And he didn't notice that Vader was like thinking about saving his son and picked him up and threw him off rails. You're supposed to be a Sith. But you complaining about The Last Jedi? Dudes, if you guys gonna complain on a movie, watch the other movies and then come back and be like, okay, they did this wrong, they did that wrong. Let's see. Oh, everybody had a problem because Leia, when the cockpit exploded, Leia went to space. I kind of understand one point when you're in outer space, you die. I understand that. But she was in the air, opening her eyes a little bit like this, and then she flew in using the Force. Everybody's like, how the fuck did Leia use the Force? Well, let me tell you. In Return of the Jedi, when Luke decides to tell Leia that you're my sister, that we have the Force in her, and in time, you will learn how to use the Force. So Luke is telling Leia, in time, you will learn how to use the Force. But yet, people complaining that how did she get to use the Force? Luke is telling her that in time she's gonna learn how to use the Force. Then you're talking about Return of the Jedi, 34 years later. Okay? You're gonna tell me that all that time she didn't learn, that Luke didn't teach her how to use the Force at any time during that time? Think. And another part. How does they communicate? How can you? In The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke got his hand cut off and he throws himself backwards into that thing and he lands outside, he's like, Leia, and he's talking to Leia, and Leia is on the Falcon. She's like, Luke, we gotta turn back. I know where he is. How did she mentally know where Luke was? So you're gonna tell me that it's impossible for them to communicate via mind? So whatever Snoke did with Kylo, or what Rey and Kylo were doing, force messaging each other. That's what I call it, force messaging. Force messaging each other, that's impossible. But Luke Skywalker called Leia. Leia, help me. And here comes her with the Falcon and save Luke. Was that impossible? And when they were about to escape, Vader was like, son, and he was like almost going to the dark side. He was like, he got up and he was like, Father, why didn't you tell me? They were communicating, force messaging each other in that little part. But it's impossible for Kylo and Rey to do that. But they did it in the original. They just didn't show like the whole thing. They didn't show like they did Kylo and Ren. But it's impossible for Leia or Vader and Luke to communicate via Force. But it's impossible for Kylo and Rey to do it when they have the Force. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there was just a couple of facts that I seen from back, going back and forth into that. I have another video. Excuse me. I have another video I'm gonna do for you guys that is like on the canon stories of Star Wars and how to pretty much go from like all the original books in the middle, so you guys can understand the whole the order. And there's comic books and books that you guys could read in between the movies to find out what's going on in between the movies and how the order goes. I'm gonna do that video soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Yet again, this is pretty much some things I had inside that I really need to express out, because I love the movie, but everybody's been complaining about it. Fans, I cannot believe that fans that call themselves fans, but they don't know, they haven't seen Star Wars, the original saga, and forgot about all the little details, and then saying it cannot be done here. It cannot be done, but they forgot about the little things that I've seen myself in the other movies that I've seen today. I was like, holy shit, I have to freaking copy this down. Like, I have to tell my peoples about this. It was one of those. Let me know what you guys think. If I could be wrong. I'm just one of those analytical kind of people that, like, when I see something that I like, I kind of analyze and deep think this shit. So you guys tell me what you guys think. Leave me down a comment below. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys to like and subscribe to my channel so you guys can see more crazy videos like this that I have for you guys. Like I said before, thank you very much for coming to my videos. Hope you guys support my channel. Keep supporting me. Keep liking my videos. And I will see you guys next time. And again, Merry Christmas to all you guys. I hope you guys have an enjoyable, great Christmas. I will see you guys next time. Like always, this is the comic book. This is the comic guy online. Peace.